Enumere yemo akwaba emwajo enfama ITV kasafonyini esu ye wakaso a nyenya no kwantempo no so ante Mercy Junction kasie wupe bi ahwa wubetimi akọ Facebook YouTube ITV Ghana wo kwa no like page no na wa hye no obi nso ensa akebie enumere no ensami edoso pan ye bedi akotene ebie enese
Ghana mampani abedi chire edi atudwa se aya yententene yempom
afutu akwama aposifo sa wo muhwe se wo bebotememufo ho ban
posifo emma a ewo mu edi mfihie aduason na Central Eastern so ehya ho fa kama
homo wa fasha yenuano menkranfo edi no bubu ahyefo edi wo mu de no ahyehye so
emabun bi asori won kramante hu chemu se nkramante mu mayo onsi famani manimia
sanso ena free SHS ho ensensem aba beto dwane nanu mpanyifo ehse review no wo mu beya wo mu hwese wo begina data eso
Jebre na nsem no ni doso po ankasa a ka ne yaboso di ama ho yenchechi ni nyina mu emfa ema so nyime no nsi akase bo ye ne yade nsem nkyire mu ebre no eyeme so bipo ofori amanfo so bipo mene
afia mamo ye twa ho aba ne yade kase ni nkyire mu asawse Bono emu enchemu ankasa enie owura John DK damo amo a wono eba no abakosem achese wotepa wo ye historian what nsem bi ade atudwa se eye Queen Elizabeth niboyi anase niwe de eye bibia ababeha adehye painam so ema wo ba Ghana mainum sumu a eye bibia no ababeha ye papa wo church nsem mu se de Queen Elizabeth eba ye ebeboa Ghana ema yenso yetumi ye republic na wabra wode ensem yi edi tudwa no wo se wo mo eko nyina se wo mbedi fa hodie edi ama Ghana no mami eka ho ebie enu nti no se de beto dwa se mami Queen Elizabeth we free mu no na eyade bi a ha dwen ye papa nenso no se de enam Queen Elizabeth so ena Ghana so ye be ye republic enu nti ne kwa wo koidie wo mo enim se eye bokokra
Queen nuwu no wa ho wiase nyinara onye Ghana fonkotin obi a oye a Commonwealth head man ehye CP sehu na oye oba pain ohima owo England se ehwa England buta kutene pa wo wiase nsemu wiase invention CP ni na fi England sehu na oba pima wa betena da mfiedosan wa yaje na se opin dam wa atora oye wiasefo nyina ya asem oye wiasefo nyina ya asem a Ghana fo so ye ka ho usande Ghana na nche hen so he oba pin ni yenya fa ahodi na o mama ye tso ye ho kakra na o me de adekra owo ma o ma Ghana fo ye ka no ho yi de ono ni nsem na yeji hen yen fa hoji say wo de mosia abrabot no say she obido say owo wase na say nyipa krono pede otso no ho a onya da odefomu nkita ho kodo papa ansa na warja atum osande say ehwe kra 28 February crossroad incident sanacha waji bibia atum pepper sanacha dam incident number Captain Emery otwe through the ball odate lamte num na wi say nti onyada odefom oye atweman twepa ansana odu baby no a wo hu de yes Ghana for yadi en ho a obeyeye ansa na warja
as if just no omon peso
ashase ne di no onya agro kra onya agro ma nsem osisi route looting what chimping for kaya what chimping for ko group prison adi nyina sacha oyada odefoma nchadam nyemani na amado sehu but wo hu de mpere hu na doso wo se wo ankrofo na ase what's obotum edi won hu da denti ne yemfa ho di ma ho sehu ntini na fi mami a de na no hu modern monanta say na consultations are obey na adze nyinara tina me by maami ni wu a we ne te ebi fa yen ho pa
Twa and some no esona Ghana mampani abedi chire me chire Dr. Mamadou Baumia Baumia the superstar one ga mancheni taki teko a otoso mienu omo aka bom ema na wotwe wieye memrendai omutumi ekokodru adwumedi a National Fitness Day ni di kan kura a eba atnase na ekoso ewo Accra Sports Stadium na no ase na odi afututu wiasem obi biara wo ho a pebre ebrano na wonso tentinu mpom na pom trentene ema hoden
National Fitness Day yi mampeni abedi echie Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wono ana din kan fa akasamu no ekasa ye ebi adwumedie no ano a efi nantia no ase ewo ministries ani na moa ebepie mu ewo Independence Square eho ena wo mu dwumedie no eba wiye ena wo mo ebo anan ekopie mu ewo stadium na empanifo bia ebepie mu ewo dwumedie no ase eye gamanche ni taki Kochuru a wotosu mienu afe kane boxing champion Azuma Nelson Accra Mayor Mame Elizabeth Saki ebepiem ewo ho sanso ena GFA President Kurt Okreku oswafo wono ena hwe adansie ena nyuma so onunyamfo Francis Asenso Boache enso ebabi na wo stadium ho no dwumedie ahodo na no ena course a aerobics na no eka ho ebiema wo mo editing wonum apom ni sent no mampeni abedi echire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wono ena epa dwumedie ehontoma woni semchofo edinkomo
Thank you very, very much. His Royal Majesty Ni Takichu II, Ministers of State, Heads of Institutions, the GFA, the NSC, LOC, all of you here present and watching from around the country and the world. First of all,
Gamanche ni taki Kochuru wo National Fitness Day a course no wotia ne chaw mu ekopie mu ewo na wo de to yamane eboni John Mensa a dodo na no efre ne black enim say National Fitness Day ade aba abetna
ago company yo for agasi nyemme epe ye biye ni won kole wo pa mi. The National Fitness Day is here to stay. Chano manyaba
ne kwakra mu no Professor Zumzum Azuma Nelson kane boxing champion efa sa akonya ne so de to Ghana fo yina anim say apomutinitini de eye enu nti obi bia nhwe se dan no wo betinitini na apomu na eno no aboa ne nipadua no ankasa.
And this is a very wonderful thing to do. I wish this can continue till everybody end, because exercise is something that everybody needs. It doesn't matter how old are you. So we have to keep going for hard training and get some good food to eat. You know, it doesn't matter how the world is taking us, but we have to make sure that we have to have concern in our lives. Our fitness is very important for us. So let's keep on going. Thank you. God bless you. Congratulations.
Antwa ensamno so ewo enfinfin mantem Gomoa East Mrashe Bejeni Ora Desmond Digraft Petu na enhyemu bi ekoso awe no women in policing womu edi womu 70th anniversary nam so emobra okopie mu ewo ho no wode futuo edi akọ ama ema womu eka Ghana Posi ejumeko no eho wo se womu din a womu ewo no womu hwe se womu bebo ho ban na afensu no tumi ayedi ama womu no ma womu entietia so anase womu wɔn ɛmfa nyɛ nneɛma bi a ɛnsɛ ɛmfata ne nsɛm no ɛni
yɛyɛ dam dinɛn ze ma nyama yɛyɛ ndwuma yɛyɛ activities yɛyɛ for Polar Sea Aryan Shuttle in the celebration no yazebewie in the that is why we did this dinner. Yeah, hena adwena and I expected there full police for our Police Central East Region Dodona Baba. We are happy women are able to meet to celebrate this occasion.
Posi foni bi a badge medie no asene ITV Kasie etwetwe nkomo e the same way e the tuja.
A man AD but a man no win na ejuma. Ena say omo ye program bi sa na ye mema na entumi ndafie na ye nka se omo nko anye. At least o say etumi pa na ye mo moral support. Eno nti nyumre na ye bae. Ade bia be ma ye oba betumi aye ma na sinsa. Nti encourage you nuanom ma de almost soon say nimbre no musu ade because police ni and say who say police ni gina kwan o ye moto check kan e police they on go for bi ono mo a omo ye photographers omo ye investigators there are a whole lot of professionals are all police so we encourage them we next go betumi be police ni nti be encourage you omo say enye man kwan na sebe omo betumi atena kitchen na ye duane members betumi ye duane as you can see it. I mean, there were meals serving over here. It's the same thing that police do here. And yeah, member Juma, Emma, and I know more here.
Chase many are diablos because now you say a baby say because a buy and obieniaje, obio buy a bieniaje. Said a coy, now obieniaje, and no idea here because so called program now when near. And then you're fine. Into be any agent and only the most important thing. Near my catcher, in my police phone say. Police a Jumano, I am Mamma Juma. Until the abbey who say, yes, a Jumano, or see a boy homewarding. Now it's me a year, dear Mamma, a yen. Send a Siciano, the whole Ghana. Yeah, crime officer, regional crime, a your bar. Until I not say, a ma. Ya kekaya ho a yebetimi aye
ya da me to say dey anniversary na be we ne was expecting this but just by his grace ne go bona ya adom na da ba because na ye ni da so yebetimi aye mana ye face after the route match no and I go buy adom and central east that's why so ye dey da be we
Polas and Penfor Efasa Konyan so at the ball. Enipe bia womo ewo posi adwumanimu abaso a ebinum so kra no ekọ ahunjemu nanso womo ebo homode papa ene posi ma etimi atintim ewo posi adwumakuo no emu enya nunku na hye bedwafo bia womo ewo kasoa ene nimpotem so no womfasa konyan so ebo womo abaso stakeholders a ebo a womo madwumadie awie peyo eka ho bi sanso so na ITV womo enyiye amfensi nchen
so ba ne nyama otedama mfansefo ya kakasa bi da nkwancha na aze ye fe wodi sika na woze ye ana sadam sikei se onyi ho a nyama ne ye yezem oba nda ye beye dinne ya na adam activity ye hwe here conference ne ehu de mayayi dada on we had already exceeded budget nyama boy yezem nti no ide enya ibinu mo so he na asem na yetum ye programming na yatutu ye nyu ahwe around de nyipa kakra bi ahwankasa ITV for ka ho
ye beda o mase in fact ye nyima de aya ye bebre but what kind impan what kind for the letter that we have done for them enti enso ye beda o mase na mom ye besre de mom aye no monka ho obeye adibia brebia ofata de woye na wode bobi ne mo abado no wobeye
it's like na many in that say menya award no my surprise but madam crime officer ase madam asepa na many in that madam asepa na America trap my other police woman say bibi sa na omo fa omo hu enfa ndi mu yie mama omo relax because enye easy
At the fair fire, a policewomen association, I trained kind of Polas on 70th anniversary, no, and a Central East region, no, almost Kambu Mua, a year, Central East Regional Polas president, Chief Superintendent Mercy Brown Wilson, BMW, near friend or Shayem, Majmedi course, so Kama pa, and an Fiadano, a walker, so be a friend that park, no honey, name, no one, and then penny for baby Pimonson, to me a Casabia, Yen. No so fa entwaso penifo kasai with medina say e bo maba so say man kran say e man koso no mo Ghana empunchu
abakwasama wakan ifa policy embesiafo a wo form yetini na etumu de binumu na wo sacrifice na wo de won kwampo aforo na onam do na yenya yimpadoma wotedam na mom kakra me pede me kind there. It's about legacy. And legacy, no, there are so many branches. And 3 of them is about the history, a deterrent, and imprecation. A history to the sense that the future leaders will come and read. As today we are celebrating the 12 women who sacrificed their life into Ghana police. Namamba in Aba. It's a history. A deterrent to the extent that they were able to guide themselves well. They learned something out of what they were doing. Into 1 year won't basa basa. They should watch what the followers did. And one of the things which is more important is an imprecation. Imprecation to the extent say, Oyashaye there, but show we to the stand there. Foundation now, at the bottom, Mawaya Dadan. Obey the correct foundation. Nympha at the fourth ruby inka Mawaya da wadada. Mawacho da wadada. Mayesu adi da wadada. No one kasan super show we there. Mameyan meye ma ofata. Police ni oba will recruit him ayeden aba. That is a legacy. Inti mamotuma kain there. Mawaka inano. One wo police in Musesi, na one wo babano, one wo sesi, Injansha sopa, and man one wo baban, then man one woti kind, what Jansha sopa mama, and then one swaban, one Jansha sopa, and man one wo baban, no man and ma wo before more police mono, what's in him after ball.
Abana musinia wo ewutu Senya West mensinu emu eye ononyamfo Joseph Edu wodne nyonyam ebeta dwumedie no echi woni ITV Kasie etwetwe nkomo ede futu wei ede koma posi man.
Well, I think so far I am very entertaining and moral booster for me. And then I idea here and say omo need that soon say omo Kenya Kenya na ewo mu adwuma no mu no akosoro I believe say eno na ewo mo bota akese na o hwe say baba wafo ni eba ebesiwafo omani agye dia na che say mora no aba ni sa o dia memo mo ani say omo adwuma no ye dwuma bia awose dem bia no omoma awose omoma manfo no nya gidi wo mu enti eno na ya ade a awose omoma omani ekwo na omo protect your motor no service no general motor service with integrity and you know omo protect sa integrity no na ema edwuma no enya face ewo omanfo no a omo tumo omo no I believe that no na betumi ama edwuma no enya gidi na Ghanafo akoso ade arehyem ahye omumo se abi na be bia na ye peba mbo no na Ghana police service.
All right. Alright, yentua and some no eso na yenkwa pue manchema hinkrokofo dua mu na PURC ahwe emomo bi customer service clinic so nko ewo ho ni nyina no sem se wodi nsuo di dwuma nkane di dwuma na se nema bi enkoyi a ewo so otumi kosa ye customer service clinic no na otumi de won sam kokoto dwa ewo honom na no ase na mpanifo ho do mepie mu ho nso etu Ghana fofo na ebi nso de nsam edi etu dwa ewo kofo dua monche so
in a transparent atmosphere yet obi etumi akasa air their views na near a woman say to one among yet to me address and into ya complaint decks ever where a year program now obiara or such complaints no or this are how no ebetuja na near ecos ni this year ya 818 complaints are yegu so kind I complaints are a be ako ECG where and also about yen na ni nyina mu ne fa bill ho quality of service dum so any face off ni engeka ho yeah sounds so monitoring in a who say oh customers so more appreciate the fact say as compared to last year this year kanya ni gina so sin first na so omo air catch utilities ni say wonko wonim ensin ya omo ye this year na titiri wo omo kan ye pa ni say aya na customer care no ehu wo adwuma pa say wo yensusu kwamoso mangwase wa frɛ ɛfa ɔhaw bi ho na ɛsɛ wo mutu anamo ɛba ho be resolve wo betena ho saa na nkoyi ɛno nti ye ba o mamane ɛwɔ sɛ fidie yi so sɛ ECG for any Ghana water for wo mutu anamo anamo a ɛbɛyɛ systemic improvement bi a betumi agik ɔhaw biara ɛbɛba wɔ nkyɛn na ebiara enkora go post because ni be rago post na ye ba yen chen na yeso ye wo mechanism a ye de chi ni nyina se na ba kokran yira enti ni wo mo yesa e na Ghana waterfall so titiru pa ni ensuo a egu from a mo afre so mo be resolve na eno so emma won hwe sa anyama ni nyina na mo ntumi arrest ni nyina
Enwechi no Jasehene awowo New Drabin Traditional Council Nana Twumasi Dankwa wono enekogina New Drabin omahene da sebre kwekubuatena wotoso miensa anemu ekasai
ubehu se obi pai papai enyo no ne pai eyemenyonko pai enti embuwa etimi bugu beya 3 days ni ntiri bugu enka onfre obi kekese o asumasi unni obi oyedmo water company na nka omonto onye da ni ewe mu oso da esi da sometimes I have to do the calling myself na ya pa bayi obi etumi hu se wose metwe light me kotu ya ni o ma bi nya me ko teleforms bi ni ebre me meter na me so me nya me medie debi obekọ adwa so ni nchen no akota apo ya dwe no ye different na odi afa form otu form no the way na nti se hu sa pipeline bi nketo ani bi abefo se insuo na watwe oboa waya nanwu enam form na be pie ni de eti se wan no obi okita technical know how na ebe de se obi hu se asomasi why illegal connection na wo ya sa nyoma we nyina na oman no ebo kan na dia ho kire breye na wo sangira radio so ana bonten na wo ka se ena oman mu aye de dodo oman mu aye de dodo na me na me meye ni ya na se kwan if say wo ka ho bi ena oman ye de say that means by the end of the day no going forward na enyoma bi aye esese ye so mamba pa na ewo se ye na ye twe ho free sa nyoma we nyina mu na maya bra bonu mu aye mre e dia man obi enu betin abo ma pani bi enu ade se attitude ye sesa no na ye ne se na epata me ni so mo abo obi enu aye legal connection why ye free na ekoi se sama bra bonya sa heaven pa dey forget it amen.
Michael Boachi Yadom eye penikese awono and weye Director General awoda eye Institute for Education Planning and Administration anono wadi sembia to just say said the stakeholders epese free SHS no womo eye nsachaye bi ewom no wose ho behia pa se womo de enkuntebu anu no emudo ebetutu ho ansa na sansachaye no womo ede aba
It's a government policy. There are calls to consider a review. I would prefer that we have the discussion and we allow data to drive this discussion. So my preference will be if indeed we are going to consider a review, there will be some national consultations to seek people's opinions. I believe that we should allow that consultation to drive the review. There have been many personal opinions on this, and I think we must drive this discussion with more data-driven arguments and discussions, and I think that will be helpful. The President has made a comment that they may consider that. Other national experts in education in that areas have also made that comment, that suggestion. Let's see how it goes. But my point is that whether there is going to be a review or not, or if there's going to be a review, it must be driven by data, and that not by passion and not by political interest, but it must be driven by data.
Dr. Michael Boachi Adom efasa kuyano so esanso eden hihede a aban adiegu apono so afa TVET yi eho a wo se aban awiata so papa se kwan bia so no TVET education obama no atim. Our
feedback from the consultations seem to direct to the fact that we need to work more on skill development as a nation. And rightly so, you realize that the government of Ghana has put in a lot of measures to promote TVET. Now we have TVET services, we have Commission for TVET, and there is very strong commitment to skill development within the educational system. So the consultations led to the selection of thematic action track 2, which is learning and skills for life, work and sustainable development. But we didn't end there. We decided to use the remaining 4, the other 4 thematic tracks, to drive the thematic action track 2. And we asked ourselves a question, that in all that we do in education, to what end? The teaching, the learning, the research, the outreach, and all the things that we do, to what end? And the direct answer seemed to be to develop skills for learning, work, and life. And that is one of the reasons why we thought that as a country, we want to focus on thematic action track 2.
And some no snaffy young Bunu East Mantam Emuna, a year, a don't be a mobile I from concerned citizens of Doma Kasie, and a war on Cransa North Mensin Emu, a Bunu East Mantam Emu Echima, they are dear Baba Film or send Yatra buying if we say, or mark crying, I won't put him on and Yadia Kwan a tray cry. Na a year, no Henia or Krumo, Nana, Danso, Abium, or no, and I watch senior demonstration.
We cannot allow these roads to wallow in such unsatisfactory conditions. We therefore state that 14 days after this press conference, if the contractor is not brought back on site to resume work, we will have no option than to embark on series of demonstrations until our demand is met. Almost every year, we generate the highest revenue for the district. Actually, we, the citizens of Doma Kasie and its surrounding communities, feel neglected and cheated for a long time.
And seven so na yenko president and the founder of the First Love Foundation Ministries Reverend Francis Yirenchi na what their footwo at the ama asofo niti truly asofo afofra ya shom entire say omomo homoden so betumi aka eye nyankopon asampa no e de akire na amabone eso etumi atem na afi nso no ombetumi afa Kristo Yesu su a no denedi e wo tro no mu bi na no etumi aboa Reverend Renchi di nsami eto ITV enimu wa bra na yeda asofo afoforo bi edi.
I started Bible school 2019 ebesi nenu enane da idika ya ordination nyame ena mo tumi na ho de so na wana nyame do mo bae ena Bible school so we ne etoso miensa ya graduate Bible school for ebi mo graduate ne bi mo so ordination me ne bi mo ka se ni kan so ko Bible school mo se Yesu Kristo bae no o mbie school se ebia ene ko classroom ko tenase na mo ekọ ye suantete ewo Yesu Kristo ne nchen nti wo hwe na suafo no no manante nyina o kyerɛkyerɛ o mo se ne adwuma ne de ete obi wɔ no manyame afre no ekwan ba fa so de nyame adwuma kora no onim eno efra ne so wɔ ne so ba wonim se eyo nyame frɛ nti ma bebere ene nam ewo ntwetwede ono ti na nyame de tu yakoma so se ne ma wo hɔ a ewo se ye bo mo nyina no no wana wonam na dom so afre wo no ye mo mo ntete na mo so timi de eye nyame dwuma no ono ti nyame na modom so mo mutimi wie ya na wo se sefata se ye graduate wo mo na wana nyame emere du se wo se ye wodin mo so etimi wodin no mo.
Bishop Michael Boateng ayosofopon a woda Emmanuel Solution Center asafono anu wode kokobonsem e de akọ ama asofo se na wo munya akwanya ekogina pulpit nachi kanya mesem a ema wo mu nkanfo won ho na emmomu no wo mu hwe se wo be kanya mesem no na timi aboa atwe akra e de ama Kristo na eno ene beboa.
You are there be a friend learning observation. Kristo efa ni so for no omo try ni 3 years. Oya no mo hwe oya no etu na mo osumo mo so no mo koye no mo so be friend. It's like so obi aye de osu fitin. O fa nko jina classroom. Oya no hwe ti obi bia ro ka say Bible school enye bia no ne ba ko dada. Iti na adwuma de ye ni say ye kofo bia we Bible school. Nearly so you don't go be as Reverend Minister. So Munkoye Jumano, Omafa Tiamu, or she say, Omungu and Masi, Obenanti Pepe, say, it tell Mufamono, a cruji, you say Omungu and Masi, Sana Jumano Equoye.
I saw for one more a graduate any bini ITV Kasie, as say.
I say school Nasano. Na Yeniaje, by Equa Medio, no, who say, Yamia Jumano, say, and nothing, sir. Ba ye kona wie ye ne hu se nyame tumi ade nyina ye enti no ujai bibia ma no ono ade wo befam na wa wie pa
and that day bra ye de edin foforo aka medin hu mesira nyankopon se omma me osoro ahoden ne nyansa ne nimdie a metumi di agina na dwuma no ano se sia bebia amadu no eyoko ano ti mesira nyame se obema me nkwa a metumi di agina me nan so e wo osum no mu
me impact aha me di be charge for do me se ese diri kan suban no kire ye ehwesode de ma afoforo yes remember say in the next 2 years no say make sure say me impact evangelism no be much more great say be say twen afoforo aba ahindi no
Kofi Okasa diaka wotosumienu wono ene oye ga asiri traditional area wulomo na wode nsembi atu just empempem no wo pese eye akrameyo Madam Elizabeth na Saki wo pese maame no wo resign adenti a wote meyo adwuma no maame no enhuso enu nti no watena wa ama ye ka komu a aye fia enkramantem ye ka no eka ho ebia wo mo sisade we no echese maame no meyo adwuma no wontimi enye no nti no wo mo epese ni menimi ya no wo resign.
People on the streets of Accra to see whether they know who is the mayor of the city. I confidently say that 99% of those you will interview may not be able to mention the mayor's name on agenda. We are the traditional rulers, and with the consent of the youth of Johnstown, British Accra, the city, have a stake in how the city is managed and developed. We will not sit unconcerned. We will not sit unconcerned while the development of the city stagnates. Ni e maye kome maya no kebeni kwacho watashine wona no kono ni ile kwacho na no kwakuwado kwacho is nowhere. Kwacho is nowhere. Kwacho have to go on retirement. Salman yepen mo. Salman yepen. Stagnance and the projects and vision of the president for our city is drilled by the mediocrity and incompetency of the current mayor. Not none of the administration of the current mayor. She is not working. She was appointed to work. But as to the fact that she is working or not, we don't know. Because God tell me this is not about gender. And when you she will endorse Kwachosaki because we want a woman to come and work. Or we know when a woman rules, they're repeating enough. But Kwacho has proven us wrong. Okay. This is not about gender, but a situation which is obvious for all to see. We don't think it was the wisdom of the president to just appoint the first female mayor of Accra.
Sami Holy Ghost aya brantie bakwa woka ekuo no ho editu dwa se saade aya de a ehadwe papa ewo mantam ho esan se obia eye de wopa wo mu ni tiafo bia ewo ho
Peace ka assembly men sin bo omode an kutu e ke no go ni la me na ni ameba ma ke wa ke ni la me na ni ejesi an ni la me na ni ni wona me nya me wa wo ko ni wona maja chemele unyo ni ke ni kamo kita le bi swani bege wo to ni foku wo dada ni wo ani kan ene se eyin pata de rupe a sele wu efebo ne sana sele ni meni ni chemu eto la su ya kutu ni chale do mi elijo gba to taki o tele ni agbasa ji geba ile ga ma lu ni ayin na gbe e ja ga meni ni wo ni ko ba ji kan ma ta se ni ya ni wo gbe me wo fa fe tu ni wona se na mo gaje wa kutu e wona se na mo gaje onu pa ga ma ja se ba meni akutu atun mugomugo be ni go ke mo ni sun o sele o wi yin akutu e mo ni sun o je ya ga yin akutu e ato ani na be time ke ani to aye kan ni na ni ato ani ga jo gbese manchester na ni party afo ni manchester aba afo ga je time na si je chele mu na ato ani lu ko te ri mo ma ja cheme ga we ku me so ju se fide ni cheme ga nyeme ga mambi ma ja cheme ko ga wonye kan ni wa ni no je ja gan wo si gan eyin pata eyin kushi iyen ni so wonye woko wa no ma nya fi ni
ye betwa kase wono so e wodwadi eni sikasemu ade ama
Brena Jodie emu ensem enchemu no yemfa entwaso enfamao Office of the Special Prosecutor say no wa lefte eyeba na wode eto cars anase customs division womo auction sales bia womo eyeye no esunina na wenina no wodigu enkrata so a wode ababeto emontine say die womo ebetumi ahyase se womo esan so aye sales ebio Amanye twemu say agency special prosecutor wasie a wo sha wode to custom division so no wayi ade afri wo mo so no ene September bosom de tosudu mienu e wa afia mu eye ne dey ekono ɛna wɔn bɛfi aseɛ asan so atonton ahyɛn ahodoɔ a na wɔn ɛreton a wɔde wɔhyɛ ɛde to so ɛna afei nneɛma baako mmienu bi a ne nyinaa no wɔhyɛ sɛ wɔn ntwentwɛn so ansa na ɛhwehwɛmu no wɔn ɛnyɛ nkosi aseɛ no wɔn bɛfi aseɛ atɔn ɛfi ɛnɛ ɛbɔbosomi da a ɛtɔ so du mmienu ɛkorɔ no na ɛsɛn ti no wɔase ɛyɛ custom division no sɛ ɛhyehyɛdeɛ ɛne mmara a wohwɛ Customs Act 2015 no ɛde yɛ adwuma na wɔn hwɛ na wɔn fa saa mmara no ɛnyɛ adwuma wabra wayi saa wɔhyɛ no ɛde afiri wɔn ɛso no ɛhyɛn bia a wɔn ɛbɛtɔn na sɛ bibi bia a wɔn ɛbɛtɔn ɛwɔ wɔn akakye no wɔn hwɛ sɛ wɔn bɛdi nhyehyɛdeɛ ɛna afei mmara a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn gyina soɔ ɛde saa adwuma no sɛ Custom Act 2015 Act 891 no ɛso na wɔn ɛfa ne nnwuma nanso no Office of the Special Prosecutor ahyɛ Custom Division sɛ wɔn ɛnhwɛ na nhwehwɛmu a Special Prosecutor ne office no ɛyɛ ɛde afa nsɛm ahodoɔ a ɛbɛgu na apono so no wɔn hwɛ sɛ wɔn ɛbɛboa ma ne nhwehwɛmu no awie pɛyɔ ɛno nti no Office of the Special Prosecutor ɔsanabosom da na ɛtɔ so aduonu mmienu na ɛyɛ adwuada ɛna wɔde wɔhyɛ ɛde to ɛyɛ Custom Division so sɛ ɛhyɛn ahodoɔ a wɔn de adɔm ato soɔ ɛtɔn wɔn akakye no wɔn ntwentwɛn soɔ ɛma wɔn ntɔn bibia ɛsan sɛ nsɛm bɛgu na apono so a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔyɛ ɛhwehwɛmu ɛde ɛfa ho wɛno ɛna mo nneɛma baako mmienu bi a na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Custom Division wɔn akakye a na osusu sɛ dwumdeɛ bi ɛkɔ so ɛyɛ corruption bi ɛbata ɛyɛ ahyɛn a wɔn tɔn ɛwɔ wɔn akakye ne sɛnti no Office of the Special Prosecutor kyerɛ sɛ wafi aseɛ ɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu ɛde afa saa nsɛm no nyinaa no ɛho a wɛno Custom Division a ɛno no ɛhyɛ Ghana Revenue Authority ase wɔn to ɛna atwie ɛwɔ Special Prosecutor nsa no a wɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu ɛde afa katahwɛ dwumdeɛ kankan bi a abeto na apono so se edokoro wɔn ɛfa ahyɛn a ebepie mu ɛwɔ wɔn akakye a wɔn ɛtɔn no wɔn ntɔn no wɔ mmra kwan so ɛna afei no enema ahodo a wɔn ɛtɔn ɛne dwumadie bi a wɔn di wɔn akakye no na Special Prosecutor kyerɛ mu sɛ nneɛma bi ɛnkɔ yie ɛno ti ɛna wɔde saa wɔhyɛ no
Sia ya hume kase no sutia wane edi so eya agudie mu nsem ye basisia
So yensan Emma Obibia akwaba biom emfamra ITV Enyumere Kasie so emre asose media gu kense mu nsem ebramo midin edi Ebeneza Eko Esibuginia ya be nsem na se efi the Bet Power Ghana Premier League matches no ye na otwe ye na ninya eba na wie na ende na outstanding ba ko ewo ho mo no Brekum Chelsea ene King Pfizer na etu ye boy na match ne ba na wie no na Brekum Chelsea ashe kamienu King Pfizer entumi antie kanu bi
by 2-0. A good start for them in the Ghana Premier League. Goals from Meshak Efriye and Draman were ensuring that Christopher Enin, the coach of Brecum Chelsea, go home with the 3 points there. That is some good start for them. For King Faisal, Ivica would not be happy with what he's seen, but he hoped that subsequent games, King Faisal would up their game and actually pick up some points there. I still have Francis and Felix Romak here. Felix, it's ended 2-0 in favor of Brecum Chelsea, never in doubt.
At all, I think that we all predicted a win for Brecum Chelsea, but I never for once thought it would be this easy for them. They created a lot of chances. They could have won by a wider margin. You know, they had freedom to move the ball fast, move the ball around. They find a lot of spaces behind.
Match no eba newe and so coaches me no and our best player of the match no omode in same way etudwa.
I must say that I will congratulate my boys. First of all, I will thank God Almighty. I will thank God Almighty for such a wonderful win over King Faisal. Like I said earlier on, King Faisal is not just a team. It's one of the biggest teams in Ghana, and I respect them a lot. So getting 2 goals against King Faisal, I must say I'm very happy. And then I'm happy also with the performance of my players. And the little errors that I see, we'll go to the blackboard and work with it.
Well, I'm in and then Madam Coach was once a match, no, I have a target because net tough at the Mayan, and then you bought away from home, from away, no, very difficult the Mayan, but you try our best, you have to get the win. Well, the Mayan one have to improve more because coach, you know, and you can say every day we are Menkosonami, Senebeya Metma Kosro. Until my work hard, Senebeya game previously games now, Metma Kosro more.
Yanko PMO ewo amanani ensemo na UEFA Champions League na ochina na baso na ansa na no yanko Liverpool coach judging club and then the press conference no I say first round matches baso Champions League mono Liverpool edi intro to Napoli I say some match no West match wabo
horror show to be honest, and so we showed the boys the situation as well. They knew, but then seeing it again makes it really obvious. So that was pretty much, it was the worst game we played since I'm here, and we had a few bad games. We all know that. Everybody remembers probably Aston Villa and some others where we were just not up to speed or stuff like this, but there were always glimpses of us, even in these games. In this particular game, nothing. And so then obviously you have to understand why that happens. I think that's not a common thing, that's more an individual thing, because I think pretty much 8 out of 11 were absolutely below their level, which I usually can play. And the 3 others were not on top level, just a normal game, I would say. And so, but in football it's like this, you sort all individual problems as a team, and that's the first thing we have to do. And that's to follow a common idea again, and that means in everything what we did since I'm here, and everything what teams do in football is based on a really solid, if not nearly perfect defending, and that's where it all starts, and that's where we had to work on. And that's what we did.
Well, Liverpool were due to play Wolves on Saturday. Klopp says that the weekend's postponements will not have affected his side.
Which rhythm? No, we had.
Achna the UEFA Champions League second round no baso na yehwe fixtures ebeba Victoria Pleasant any Inter Milan ebebo any early kickoff na Sporting Lisbon so any Tottenham Hotspur ebebo na Bayer Leverkusen any Atletico de Madrid abo na Bayern Munich and so any Barcelona match no ebeba so ochna na FC Porto any Club Brugge ebebo Ajax any Liverpool so ebebo Anfield na last match no so Marseille any Eintracht Frankfurt etumi edi apem so homo ti we UEFA Champions League matches ebeba so ochna no. yefi Champions League na and so Kumasi Asante Kotoko na omujina Ghana nemu ewo Burkina omuni eye Kadiogo omufi Burkina Faso na eboye na match ne ba ne wiye na Kumasi Asante Kotoko ashe ka baako a ye Kadiogo fo no entumi anti Isaac Opon na etumi ehye ye goal, the only goal of the match ye 92nd minute na omudi ewini match na mo hwese second leg no Kotoko ebeba Kumasi na oma be finish bibia na oma qualify the next round of the competition. Na yebejina sa ensemi so na me dia go kense mu ensem no esi midin Ebenezer Ekow esibuji na ebetwa en ye ba efia mamu eni sobibo kase ebo no beto aso.
Yeah, me know ye Islam in perspective jumedie ewo ITV so. Mami nka wa ni gisem bie. Ansampa wote no wo Islam in perspective jumedie so no. Alhaji Ibrahim Bonso Adaroma waboabo ni nyina no e de aye book bi a watu din The Mercy of God. Mercy of God mu no ye wo 84 topics. Nanso Mercy of God enwoma ba ko bi a wo befa no. Ubenya ensemti ana topics miensa enewom. Mercy of God mume baako bia eye 9 CDs. Waye The Mercy of God mume enchemu miensa. First package no eye 10 different books are 30 topics enewom. Watete so adeje 70 CDs. Mercy of God package etoso mienu nso eye 10 different books are and also 30 topics ewom. And also watete so adeje 70 CDs. Of a third package also 8 different books and a room into 24 topics and a room. And also what so added the 56 CDs. Now so engume emuba kubiara obetono 9 CDs. Ubenya The Mercy of God mume bi ato ewo ITV aso ya ewo kaswa yenyanu road Anti-Mercy Junction ha. Anase ubetumi aye
Samno so na fi yenko ni gidie ensam na aye Ghana ni afei na wo baso ewo nwomtuo mu ye friend Edi ya boy na ode atudwa says abre ni nwom ode ba ye live life no ono ana ochiro yo no produce yenti konya producer ka beboa no ema na nwomtuo no etumi akọ animu
Pacha omo mo ba nyina omo ba se omo be cheme ode ni omo supporter omo wo mami as an artist no omo pema sempa me no mo support wa entina wo se edomne pie sanu omo aba no na se nyame aduma enche bia wo se you rising from upcoming artists you be do top A list like A1 artists so me show him say me some of the big artists no ever collabo and like met me do baby as an artist as an artist every artist be ever dream say opposite odunu pacho say me manager ever boy me as an artist because me anga meet me here like me baby because the manager never finance me and all those stuffs but say who say me have come artist me new manager enti e mo wan idea ma me enti me bomb pa say young problem be ma mo bia obe yini we si we say obe boa me ama me so menyum to ono etima konenim challenges with dosu e be a promotion aspect like metima here menyum but when you say as an artist we enyuma want to be here enyum no keke you have to promote a song get these media houses to promote the songs for you but if say scanniwa want to be here we nyina enti the challenges number 1 manager and 2 promotion aspect that side to challenges na me wo as an upcoming artist.
Yako amahodo ensem emu na King Charles III wono so ahyebo se eyekun Elizabeth woko ekra no wose woba ababeteti ananamu mu sede maame no esifa edi nidwuma no sa pepepe en wono so eba be ya we ene bosha wode eja emrahye bedwafo be ye 900 awomuni na eboaboa no ewo eye Westminster Hall wabra na wone eye emrahye bedwafo no etwetwe nkomo awe no eye dedikan
My Lords and members of the House of Commons, I am deeply grateful for the addresses of condolence by the House of Lords and the House of Commons, which so touchingly encompass what our late sovereign, my beloved mother, the Queen, meant to us all. As Shakespeare says of the earlier Queen Elizabeth, she was a pattern to all princes living. As I stand before you today, I cannot help but feel the weight of history which surrounds us and which reminds us of the vital parliamentary traditions to which members of both houses dedicate yourselves with such personal commitment for the betterment of us all. Parliament is the living and breathing instrument of our democracy. That your traditions are ancient, we see in the construction of this great hall, and the reminders of medieval predecessors of the office to which I have been called, and the tangible connections to my darling late mother we see all around us, from the fountain in New Palace Yard, which commemorates the late Queen's Silver Jubilee, to the sundial in Old Palace Yard for the Golden Jubilee, the magnificent stained glass window before me for the Diamond Jubilee, and so poignantly and yet to be formally unveiled, your most generous gift to Her late Majesty to mark the unprecedented Platinum Jubilee, which we celebrated only 3 months ago.
Usia kasiabono esi enumei yemienu ayeje penie edinsemi ebesomo eyeme efia mamumini
Sobibo ofori amanfo sobibo yedwesi.